Thursday, 2024.
Now, the news with Gary Lipitor and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Lipitor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And a quiet morning this morning compared to yesterday morning at this time, right?
Yeah, pretty busy yesterday. Morning thunderstorms, heavy rain. This morning, your commute looking a lot more dry. In fact, let's take a look at the radar right now and see how things are shaping up. And yes, compared to yesterday, a lot different. There is still some patchy drizzle. You could run into some of that as you drive to work this morning. But besides that, there is really nothing impacting your morning commute. As you can see here, just some lingering light drizzle pushing south from that northerly wind. A live look at downtown Utica right now. Still things are a little bit damp out there, but overall a relatively dry start and temperatures in the 40s. This morning, 49 in Rome, 46 in Hamilton. And throughout the day today, we climb into the low 50s late this morning, into the 60s as we approach the mid-afternoon. And although we're going to be talking about rain showers late tonight, today is actually going to shape up to be not too bad. Mostly cloudy skies. If we're lucky, some peaks of sunshine moving in the Mohawk Valley by the late morning to early afternoon. But we are tracking that rain, and when it arrives in that forecast straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. News Channel 2.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. The time now is 5:14. We are taking a look at what you can expect as you head out to work today and, of course, as you head home from work on our Munson Commute Cast. So first off, a live look outside along some roadways here in central New York. Well, compared to yesterday, a little bit different regarding ponding on roadways. Today it's a little damp out there. The road's noticeably a little damp. You can see down Route 8, Route 20, but besides that, no impacts are expected as you head to work today. Maybe just running into just some light drizzle here and there. That's about the most you're going to be seeing. The drive times across the area, first off along I-90 eastbound and westbound and through the arterial. No accidents to report. Road conditions are looking clear. Same thing as we turn our attention to Route 5S eastbound and westbound and Route 49 heading to Rome and to Utica and back. Those drive times looking average. And then finally, if you're heading through Otsego County from Route 28 northbound or southbound, roads looking okay. And same thing if you're heading north of Utica to Remsen or from Remsen down to Utica along Route 12. No issues to report there. So again, this morning, we're talking about cloudy skies, temperatures in the 50s. Following this morning, we'll start to see some breaks in the clouds as highs approach the 60s. Not too bad of a day today, but we're tracking some rain showers developing as we head into the next 24 to 48 hours. We'll talk about those showers in that forecast straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. The 15th Annual Pioneer Hall of Fame induction.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Today is starting out a little bit on the damp side, but compared to yesterday, obviously no thunderstorms we're dealing with. In fact, we're seeing some clearing take place as we take a live look at downtown Utica right now. Today is actually shaping up to be not too bad, at least by what we could be expecting by tomorrow with clouds, rain, just overall damp and block conditions. In fact, it warms up into the 60s by this afternoon with mostly cloudy skies, but some locations could see plenty of that clearing, especially in the Mohawk Valley for several breaks of sunshine. Temperatures this morning in the 40s and 50s, 53 in Westernville, 48 in Westmoreland, 47 in Deedsboro, and 47 degrees in Dolgeville to the south, 48 in Hamilton, 48 in Cooperstown, and 48 degrees in Norwich. And again, those temperatures will climb from the 50s into the low to mid 60s by this afternoon. Wind speeds not too bad, looking at right around 5 to 10 miles per hour, but take a look at this right here. We got Dry weather pretty much the entire day today, aside from some spotty drizzle from some of these lingering low-level clouds this morning. But take a look at this. We'll actually see some breaks in the clouds by the late morning, early afternoon before more mid to upper level clouds move in this evening and tonight. And those clouds will be ahead of widespread rain showers arriving overnight into early tomorrow morning. You can see here, rainfall outlook low, nearly non-zero here today, aside from that early morning drizzle. Then tomorrow, likely chance of rain, especially early on in the day, and then showers become more scattered throughout the afternoon. And the weekend, well, Saturday's trending a little bit more dry, but for now we're leaving it in the possible category. Might bring that one level down, but so far Sunday is also looking a bit cloudy and a bit damp as well. And you can see here, searching for sunshine, our best chance of sun the next few days is surprisingly going to be today. More clouds move in tomorrow. A few breaks in the clouds Saturday with overcast skies returning again on Sunday. And so the radar right now is showing just some lingering drizzle from this northerly flow coming to the south. And turning our attention to the skycast, we can see these clouds this morning whisking away. Sunshine moving in the early afternoon, but then following that, clouds will increase, and then rain showers that will develop overnight into early tomorrow morning. Overall, a damp and rainy start to the day Friday, but then we'll see just a few scattered showers in the evening, not nearly as widespread. And then we'll take a look at what we can expect for the weekend. And so for today, high of 60 degrees, clouds and sun. Tonight, a low of 48 with rain showers moving in. Your 7-day forecast, that weekend forecast, calls for a little bit warmer regarding temperatures on Saturday, high of 61 with a mixture of clouds, sun, and some light rain. Then on Sunday, a little cooler with overcast skies, damp conditions for Mother's Day, but it warms up as we head into next week. Gary?
Thanks. The time right now is...
Now, the news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And a not so bad day ahead because most of the day it's going to be dry, but rain is on its way again.
Yes, and that'll be for later on this evening and tonight. And so I figured to look on the bright side.
Yes.
We'll see a few clouds in the sky. Not too bad. We'll take the nicer weather. In fact, it's in the 50s and 40s right now with a few clouds. But before we get to that, I want to show our bird cam that our digital content manager, Zach Lewis, who has been busy behind the scenes showcasing all these unique birds that come into his view in Clinton. And how about this one? He sent this to me last night saying, well, it had quite a nice hairdo on. Look at the hairdo on this bird. So there's a cardinal there with looks to be a little bit of a mohawk. So I guess if someone is out there giving this bird some hair product to have the hair stick up. But back to the weather. Live look at the radar. Well, we're still dealing with some patchy drizzle here and there, but things are gradually drying out. In fact, live look at downtown Utica, a few passing clouds, but blue skies mixing in as well. So again, not too bad of a day today. Mostly cloudy this morning, temperatures in the 40s. We climb into the low to mid 60s by this afternoon as dry weather still hangs on before rain showers move in later on this evening and tonight. We're going to talk about those rain showers and when we could see potentially some more dry weather in that forecast straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. The New Hartford School Superintendent.
Welcome back on this Thursday. We are showcasing our photo of the day. And today, well, recapping a great submission sent in yesterday or last night following some evening rain showers of a rainbow in the Salisbury Center. Take a look at that right there. Overlooking that tree in the foreground. Great submission. Can't wait to have this posted on our social media pages, as well as I'll showcase it in the next hour, as well as News Channel 2 at noon. If you have a photo like this one, or any weather photo, or photo in general that you think is either a cute one of animals outside enjoying the weather, or just something like this one, send to the link on top of your screen, WKTV.com/weather/pics. I always want to show fantastic photos of our beautiful community here in central New York every morning. Regarding those conditions this morning, well, not too bad. Yesterday morning we were talking about heavy downpours, thunder and lightning. Today, well, just some patchy drizzle here and there. A damp but relatively dry start to the day today, and those temperatures this morning are starting out in the 40s and 50s at this point, currently sitting at 48 in Whitesboro, 46 Lake Pleasant, 48 degrees down in Cooperstown. And following this morning, we'll climb up into the 50s, eventually low 60s with a few peaks of sunshine throughout the day. Not too bad of a day today, but again, rain showers are going to arrive tonight. We're going to talk about those chances as well as the preview for the weekend ahead. Straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. If you haven't started planning yet for Mother's Day this
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Today, starting out relatively quiet weather-wise with just a few patchy locations of light drizzle. Otherwise, a few clouds giving way to some blue skies in the background. A live look at downtown Utica at this point. Not too bad of a view right there with just some lingering low clouds here and there. And again, blue skies in the backdrop. And those temperatures this morning in the 40s and 50s. So you're going to need to bring out that, I would say, light jacket or sweater as you head out to work. But heading home from work, we're talking about temperatures in the 60s. So not too bad of an afternoon. And to the south, you can see here temperatures also in the 40s and 50s as well. And again, we climb up into the low to mid 60s this afternoon. Wind speeds not too bad. The good news is that today is shaping up to be relatively dry. There's a little to no rain showers expected throughout the day today. And on top of that, we're going to be seeing a few breaks in the clouds as we head throughout the late morning and early afternoon. The clouds will return this evening and tonight, but again, if we have several hours of cloudless skies, or I would say more sun than clouds, I would definitely take them, especially with the cloudy conditions we've seen so much over the past few months. But again, rainfall outlook, low chance of some light drizzle this morning. That's our best chance of seeing rain during the daytime today. And then later this evening and tonight, that's when widespread rain develops. It'll be a rainy start tomorrow, but then things will turn a bit more on the scattered side regarding those rain shower coverage locations. So by the evening, not everyone will be seeing rain. But overall, the weekend's looking pretty damp. We might knock down the tier of rain chances Saturday down one based off of the fact that we could be seeing just some clouds, sunshine, and just a few spotty, light, drizzly showers here and there. And regarding cloud cover, well, our best chance for sunshine is today. Clouds move in tomorrow, maybe a little bit on Saturday, but overcast skies return again on Sunday. Radar is showing dry weather overall, drizzle coming to an end, and our skycast seeing clouds give way to some breaks in the clouds with sunshine moving in. Then those overcast skies will return again this evening and tonight with lows falling only into the low 50s. And then here comes those rain showers early tomorrow morning, primarily south of Route 20 and I-90. And then by the early to mid-afternoon, we'll only see a few scattered rain showers, so not a complete washout the entire day, but it's still going to be damp and cloudy and just overall a pretty blah day for tomorrow. But for today, though, not too bad. Clouds and sunshine, temperatures in the low 60s. Tonight, rain develops, a low of 48 degrees. 7-day forecast. A bit damp and unsettled for tomorrow. Saturday, a mix of I would say mainly cloudy skies, a few peaks of sunshine, and a few spotty rain showers. And then on Sunday, a little bit cooler with clouds and damp conditions. Gary?
Eric, thanks. More than 2 million 2024.
Now, the news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And not a bad day ahead, but you were mentioning some rain probably late tonight?
Yes, rain will arrive late tonight, and overall tomorrow looking a bit unsettled, but today is actually shaping up to be pretty nice. We'll take the peaks of sunshine and 60s any day of the week. In fact, a live look outside, we're actually seeing some of the breaks in the clouds. Look at this sunrise this morning. a very colorful one facing the east in downtown Utica. And just behind the scenes this second, I'm going to look on our Cavvy Tower camera and see if we have a nice sunrise view right there. If not, then I will switch to something else, and, well, I'll just show the Cavvy Tower camera. Why not? Here's the Cavvy Tower camera, and you can see here a great sunrise looking over the Mohawk Valley out to the east. And the radar right now is actually pretty dry, a lot more dry compared to yesterday, that's for sure, with just some patchy drizzle coming to an end, clouds lingering in some spots, and temperatures in the 40s. And today we'll climb from the 40s into the 60s with at least a somewhat sunny start. Well, a mixture of sun and clouds. Then clouds will increase this evening and tonight, and then rain chances will also arrive tonight. We're going to talk about those rain showers and when they become more widespread and when things will eventually dry out in that forecast straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. News Channel 2 has learned
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back, everyone. The time now is 6:14. We are taking a look at what you can expect heading out to work today and heading home from work on our Munson Commute Cast. First off, a live look at downtown Utica, specifically along Risky Boulevard. The roads this morning a lot better than yesterday morning. There was ponding on the roads with that heavy rainfall. Today, well, starting out mainly on the dry side at this point, with temperatures currently sitting in the upper 40s in downtown Utica, some spots in the 50s. But throughout the day today, we're tracking pretty much dry weather. Not too bad of a morning, afternoon, and evening. In fact, look at those drive times heading to work today. We've got no impacts for the I-90 commute, for the commute along the arterial. Same thing if you are heading both eastbound and westbound along 5S or Route 49 for Utica, Rome, or Mohawk. And then finally, if you're in Otsego County, your commute looking okay. Average speed from Route 28 north to I-90 around 46 miles per hour. And then finally, Route 12 north of Utica from Remsen down to Utica, the road conditions looking okay. This morning, we're starting out with clouds, a mix of sunshine moving through as well, but otherwise a pretty dry start. And then this afternoon, we'll still see some sunshine peeking out here and there, but clouds will start to move in once more this evening. And then we're tracking those rain showers tonight. We'll talk about when the rain arrives and when we could be seeing some dry weather move in that forecast straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. The 15th annual Pioneer Hall of Fame induction ceremony
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. This Thursday starts out with some clouds. We actually saw some nice sunshine a few minutes ago, a great sunrise, but now clouds have moved in once again as we take a live look at downtown Utica. And so this will be the story for today. We've got some stubborn clouds in the low atmosphere. They will clear out a little bit, and we will see several chances for some sunshine in the late morning to early afternoon. And overall, pretty dry. Not too bad of a day today. It is a little cool to start out, though. Temperatures in the 40s, 44 Otter Lake, 48 Westmoreland to the south, 45 in Little Falls, and then 48 in Sherburne and Cooperstown, and 46 degrees in Oneonta. And today we climb into the low to mid 60s for this afternoon. Rain chances, as I mentioned before, pretty much non-existent aside from this morning with just a few chances of some patchy drizzle, which is coming to an end. And then late tonight when more rain arrives from an approaching frontal boundary. But you can see here, clouds whisking away by the late morning, early afternoon, and then clouds will return again as we approach the evening hours. But regarding rainfall, aside from the early morning today, it's actually looking pretty dry. Tomorrow, not so much. We've got system arriving, bringing rain showers overnight into early tomorrow morning, but then showers have become a bit more scattered in nature, not completely widespread by Friday evening. Saturday, a matter of fact, I think with the next half hour with new data coming in, I'm going to shift this down. It's trending more dry for Saturday, but still a few spotty showers on Sunday. They're going to be nuisance showers, not widespread heavy rainfall, not complete washouts, but again, the damp weather pattern will continue, and it's all due to several waves of low pressure moving over our area due to the positioning of the jet stream. Live radar, overall pretty quiet, and looking ahead to the future, we're seeing those clouds this morning give way to some sunshine early this afternoon, but those clouds will move in once more. Temperatures peaking in the low to mid 60s. Then tonight, clouds give way to some rain showers. Initially south tomorrow morning, and then by the mid-morning, overall pretty rainy few hours. And then by the afternoon, showers will come a bit more scattered, not as widespread, mainly cloudy, mainly just damp overall. But then as we head into Saturday, take a look at this right here. We'll see a little more dry air work in, and we'll see just some clouds, maybe some light drizzle here and there, but overall a relatively dry day, and hopefully that trend continues as we get more data coming in tomorrow. For today, though, high 63, mixture of clouds and sun. Tonight, rain showers, a low of 48. 7-day forecast, Mother's Day, unfortunately looking a bit more damp and cool, but we warm back up into the 70s by next week. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Our social media handles are right there, 24.
Now, the news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And yes, you noticed I did wear my orange.
Yes, and the Knicks with another win.
2-0 now.
2-0. Now I got to wait for my Celtics to get another win tonight. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But at least today, not too bad. We were talking about the week that rain chances will increase throughout the week, and today, well, it's trending more dry. In fact, a live look outside right now from our Nexus camera looking at downtown Utica. We were treated to a nice sunrise a few moments ago. Now clouds have moved in yet again, but this is from what's left of this frontal boundary as it exits our region. We will see some partial clearing today regarding sunshine, at least by the late morning to early afternoon, before more clouds will eventually arrive by the evening. But the radar, aside from some light drizzle getting picked up with that light green you can see indicated just right here, overall pretty dry and not too bad start. 40s in the Mohawk Valley, 46 in Hamilton to the south. And the next 12 hours, well, we start out in the 40s and 50s, warming up into the low to mid 60s this afternoon with a few breaks of sunshine. Clouds turning yet again this evening. Then tonight, rain will arrive once more, lingering into early tomorrow. We're going to talk about that rainy forecast for Friday and what we can expect for Mother's Day weekend straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. The New Hartford Schools Super.
Welcome back to News Channel 2 at sunrise. We're taking a look at our photo of the day today, and this one, a photo taken yesterday following those evening rain showers. A great shot of a rainbow in Salisbury Center with the backdrop in front, or I should say the tree in front of the rainbow in the background. A great photo submitted here. I haven't captured a rainbow like this one before. In fact, usually my rainbows are a bit blurry because I can't quite get either side of the rainbow. That's a full rainbow with that perfect positioning of that tree. So great submission right here. If you want to submit a photo like this one, send it to the link right there on top of your screen at WKTV.com/weather/pics. You can find all the other submissions that we haven't quite got to just yet, as well as you could submit your own photo to have it featured right here on News Channel 2 at sunrise, as well as News Channel 2 at noon. A look at the current radar at this point. Overall, pretty dry. A bit of a difference compared to yesterday morning, but again, we are tracking overall pretty pleasant weather for most of the day today as sunshine moves in temporarily by the late morning and early afternoon, and temperatures climb into the upper 50s to low 60s. So I wouldn't say a typical May day, or at least a typical late May day, but I would say more of a mid to late April day with a few clouds in the sky and, again, pretty mild conditions. We are tracking, though, the arrival of rain showers tonight. We'll talk about that in that forecast straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Well, if you haven't started planning yet for Mother's Day.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Happy Thursday. Well, compared to yesterday, things are looking a lot more quiet with just some lingering clouds early this morning. We saw a nice sunrise earlier, but now more clouds have moved in as we take a live look at downtown Utica at this point. But overall, again, it's pretty dry. Temperatures are in the 40s. Look at those local conditions. 44 in Otter Lake, 44 Inlet, 45 in Little Falls. A little warmer in Westernville, sitting at 53 degrees. And then to the south, 48 in Sherburne, 46 Oneonta, and 48 degrees in Cooperstown. And today, it's looking to be not too bad. Temperatures will climb back up into the low to mid 60s with light winds, little to no rain chance besides that lingering drizzle early this morning. But on top of that, too, we'll actually see some clearing in the clouds by the late morning to early afternoon before more clouds, mid to upper level ones, move in late this evening and tonight. So again, not too bad of a day, pretty much entirely dry. And besides that, we're looking at little to no rain chances for today. Best chance for rain the next few days going to be tomorrow, especially early tomorrow morning. That's when that low pressure system arrives. But the weekend, it's not looking to be a complete washout, rain showers 24/7. More so just a few spotty showers sprinkled in here and there. Overall pretty damp, and then clouds mixed in with, in fact, some peaks of sunshine on Saturday. Less of a chance for sunshine heading into Mother's Day. The radar is looking pretty quiet, still tracking some lingering drizzle coming off of the Lake Ontario region at this point. And zooming in on our Skycast, we can see that clouds again this morning are going to start whisking away to the south. Sunshine moving in temporarily this afternoon with highs in the low to mid 60s. Then we'll see that cloud layer move in this evening and tonight, and that'll be ahead of some rain showers arriving by early tomorrow morning. Initially south of Route 20 by around 6 a.m., and then it becomes a little bit more widespread throughout the mid to late morning. And then by the early afternoon, the showers will come a bit more scattered, so not nearly as widespread. And then the pattern kind of favors drier weather again by Saturday, with mostly cloudy skies, a few peaks of sunshine here and there, and a few light drizzly conditions as we head throughout the evening. So Saturday trending a little bit more dry, but the rain chances are still there as we head into Sunday. For today, though, clouds and sun, high of 63. Tonight, a low of 48 with rain. Your 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, well, it's cloudy, it's cool. Temperatures in the 50s. The weekend shaping out to be overall a little damp, a little cool, but not too bad. Then by next week, warming back up into the 70s. Gary?
Thanks. More than 2 million.
Now, the news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on the CW11. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
With a decent forecast to the day, right?
Yeah, not too bad of a day. We're talking about 60s and a few clouds this morning, but sunshine moving in at least temporarily for the late morning and early afternoon.
Get outside, right?
Yeah, get outside and enjoy the nicer weather. Not as nice as Monday, but we'll take it. We don't usually get top 10 days every day of the year, but look outside right now from our Nexus camera. We've got a few clouds this morning. It was a pretty nice sunrise earlier, but clouds to the north have since moved into parts of the Mohawk Valley, and the current temperatures right now are still in the 40s, some spots in the 50s, with the radar looking pretty dry, just monitoring some light drizzle to the south and to the west. 49 in Rome, 46 Hamilton, but to the north, we've got sunshine in Watertown, and that sun will slowly inch its way to the south as we'll see a brief window of it by the late morning, early afternoon. Again, today, not too bad of a day with temperatures climbing into the low to mid 60s. Remaining entirely dry during the daylight hours today, except for the late evening when a few light showers can move in from the south. And then following that, we are tracking widespread rain by tonight and early tomorrow. We'll talk about that in that forecast straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. News Channel 2 has learned that
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. This Thursday starts out with some lingering clouds. We saw a bit of a break in the cloud layer earlier on, but they have returned. But this won't be a constant thing all day. What will be constant is dry weather throughout the morning, afternoon, and evening. Live look at downtown Utica. You can see there those lingering clouds, low-level clouds, but to the north is where we'll start to see a bit more of that clearing take place within the next several hours. The temperatures across the area in the upper 40s in the valley locations, mid to low 40s in the north country. To the south, still in the 40s as well, 48 Cooperstown and 49 degrees in Sherburne, Overton, and Shenango County. And throughout the day today, those temperatures do climb into the low to mid 60s, so not too bad of a day today. Rain chances pretty much non-existent between now and late this evening and tonight. What will be we're seeing, though, are some sunshine moving in, especially by the late morning, early afternoon. Clouds, mid to upper level clouds will move in late this evening and tonight. But again, with this window of sunshine and the temperatures in the 50s to 60s, again, not too bad of a day today. And so that low rain chance remaining low, in fact, near zero for this afternoon. Then, as we head into tomorrow, well, especially tonight and into tomorrow, widespread rain arrives from the southwest. And this will linger throughout the morning, early afternoon, and then by the evening, rain showers are becoming a bit more scattered. And rain chances heading into the weekend, bit on and off. Not a washout, not just dreary conditions all day long, but we could be seeing just a few spotty showers mixing in with some of those clouds, especially on Saturday, a bit more on the rainy side for Sunday. So radar right now showing relatively dry weather, just a few passing drizzly showers to the south. And to our skycast, well, we got clouds this morning. They'll whisk away by the late morning, early afternoon, but then clouds will return again from the west this evening and tonight with temperatures in the 60s. Then by tonight and tomorrow, starting out in the 40s and 50s, rain showers arriving, a little bit more widespread by the mid to late morning, and then by the afternoon, you can see here, rain showers more scattered, less widespread, and then dryish weather moves in for the start of Saturday with just a few spotty showers mixing in with clouds and sunshine by the late afternoon and early evening. And so for today, high 63, a mix of clouds and sun. By tonight, a low 48 with rain showers. Your 7-day forecast. Mother's Day trending cool with some late clouds and rain, warming to the 60s by Monday.
For a look at the weather, and a nice day and maybe some rain on the way, but we'll take the niceness while we have it, right?
Yeah, we got a few lingering clouds this afternoon, but I mean, it's not too bad. It's dry, temperatures in the 50s. Yeah, it could be a little bit warmer, but again, it's not raining out.
Yeah,
so
much better than rain.
Yes, much better than rain. In fact, let's take a look at those conditions out there right now. In the upper 50s in the valley, a little cooler as you head down to the hilltops south of the Mohawk Valley, but again, not too bad of an afternoon with just some lingering clouds here at this point. In fact, some sunshine is starting to move in as well. Let's take a live look at our Nexus Center camera. Blue skies peeking in here and there, and it's going to be difficult for these clouds to completely move out of our region, but for now we're still dealing with completely dry weather. And the radar at this point, mainly dry. However, to our south is where a low pressure system is slowly going to approach, but the rain showers from this will actually not quite reach the Mohawk Valley, at least until the late evening and overnight hours. So we have several hours still of completely dry weather expected for the rest of the afternoon and early evening. And you can see here, temperatures climbing from the upper 50s to the low to mid 60s. And following that, we cool back down into the low 50s once more tonight, upper 40s. And then we're tracking that widespread rain set to arrive overnight into early tomorrow. We're talking about tomorrow's forecast, when the rain could lighten up a little bit, plus that Mother's Day weekend forecast is straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. The Rochester man found guilty of murdering a man in Old...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon. Welcome back, everyone. This Thursday started out with some peaks of sunshine. Clouds have rolled in, and they've been pretty stubborn for the past few hours. a live look in Old Forge right now. We are seeing some clearing taking place, at least in some locations. Clouds still pretty prevalent. It's 53 right now, way up in the North Country, heading south into the Mohawk Valley. Current temperature 59, near 60, and again, we're talking about some stubborn clouds, a few peaks of sunshine in the distance. And then finally, heading to Oneonta, well, it's still a bit more cloudy down there with temperatures in the upper 40s. So today, although we're seeing lots of clouds, it is going to continue to remain entirely dry, at least until the early evening. That's when some rain showers will start to develop and then linger into the overnight, scattered to widespread rain showers continuing into early tomorrow morning, and then will eventually dry out a little bit with some scattered showers by Friday evening and Friday night. And then for Saturday, in fact, it's not looking like a complete washout. We could see some conditions of dry weather move in here and there. It's no secret, though. It's been a pretty cloudy stretch of weather. Matter of fact, the weekends are where it's most notable. We're always looking forward to those days off, and then when the days do arrive, well, it's either cloudy or rainy or cool. And that's the case, at least with the weekend of the 28th and 27th, as well as the 4th and 5th. And so far, it's looking similar to that as we approach this weekend, but there will be a few more chances for some sunshine later on in the afternoon. The radar you can see here, some elevated moisture to the south. This is not really producing any rain showers locally as the system slowly arrives from the south over the next few hours into this evening. And on our Skycast, we got 60s, some peaks of sunshine. The model here not indicating the cloud cover nearly as prevalent, but regardless, more clouds will begin to arrive from the southwest and overall overcast skies by this evening and tonight. But then in the overnight hours is when rain showers will begin to start falling initially in the southern valleys by early tomorrow morning, and then pretty much widespread with the late morning, early afternoon. But by the mid-afternoon to early evening tomorrow, showers will become a bit more scattered and light, not nearly as widespread. And then we enter a brief dry window heading into early Saturday, a few peaks of sunshine, and then clouds will move in, a few spotty rain showers, but not completely a washout, at least until Saturday evening when more rain showers arrive heading into early Sunday. So again, today, mostly cloudy, highs in the low 60s. By tonight, a low of 48 with rain developing. Your 7-day forecast. Mother's Day weekend, well, it's on the cooler side, still a bit cloudy in some spots, but it could be worse regarding complete washouts, thunderstorms, so we'll take this weather while we get it. And we eventually slowly warm up into the 70s by next week. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Well, it's been an absolutely crazy week weather-wise across many parts of the country. Is the latest right here. Possible tornadoes touched down overnight in the Midwest and the South. NBC's Priya Sridhar has the latest this noon from Columbia, Tennessee.
We're here just 45 miles outside of Nashville, Tennessee, where a powerful twister touched down, completely destroying homes like the one behind me here. Now, many people here in Tennessee are waking up, trying to assess the damage. There are several down power lines and many people without power this morning, and power crews are working actively trying to restore the power to the people who live here. There are also reports of downed trees and lots of damage to homes. We're expecting to hear more from officials later today about exactly how widespread this damage actually is as cleanup efforts get underway. Priya Sridhar, NBC News.
Coming up, meteorologist Eric Gaze joining us, and a good day, as you were mentioning, to take the dog for a walk, right?
Yeah, and I mean, jacket weather a little bit in some spots, still in the 40s, some locations 50s, but it's dry out, and so take advantage of the dry weather. Then go take the dog out for a walk, go for a walk yourself.
Yeah.
Just go for a bike ride, enjoy the outdoors for today, because again, this morning it was a bit of a dry one. This afternoon, still a bit of a dry one. However, a live look at downtown Utica, those clouds are still remaining pretty stubborn. We're seeing a few clearing spots here and there, but the general trend is mostly cloudy skies, and we'll still see a few brief windows of sunshine before more clouds move in from the southwest over the next few hours. But again, the main thing is it's going to remain dry until late this evening and tonight. Live look at the radar. We have some elevated moisture to the south, picking up the light green right there. But again, this is not quite reaching the ground, and we're going to spend a few hours of completely dry weather for this afternoon and this evening before we start to see more rain showers arrive tonight and into tomorrow. We're going to talk about the arrival of those rain showers, plus when we could see a window of dry weather return in that forecast straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. The mayor of Houston.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back, everyone. It's still been a cloudy day so far. Lots of sunshine. However, it's primarily out in western New York, out near Buffalo and Rochester, and here locally in Old Forge up in the North Country. We're seeing some clearing taking place, still on the cooler side, upper 50s. To the Mohawk Valley, well, still looking at mostly cloudy skies, however, still in the upper 50s. And then to the south, mainly overcast skies, and temperatures now reaching the low 50s. So it's still a cloudy day, but it's dry, although cooler than average, and will remain dry for the rest of this afternoon and this early evening. But then those rain chances will start to rise as we approach the evening and overnight. This will be light initially, then become more widespread, heading from the south to the north throughout the overnight into early tomorrow morning. You can see here, rain chances are the highest by around the 6 a.m. early morning commute. Then following that, things will gradually taper off in some locations, while other locations will still see a light drizzle for the remainder of the day tomorrow. Well, it's no secret it's been a pretty cloudy stretch, more so noticeable on the weekends. Last weekend, well, the 4th and 5th, mainly cloudy, same thing for the 28th and 29th. And this weekend is going to follow that same path. We're just not out of that pattern just yet. However, it's not looking to be like a complete washout with rain from sunrise to sunset. Matter of fact, we could be seeing a mainly dry day Saturday. More on that in just a few seconds. But again, the radar is showing completely dry weather here. Some elevated showers to the south, not quite reaching the ground. And that's part of that system that is continuing to arrive again by tonight. And we can see here a few breaks in the clouds. The model here is overdoing the sunshine a little bit, but you can see regardless, more clouds move in from the southwest by this evening and tonight. Temperatures remaining in the upper 50s, low 60s, so not too bad of a day. It could be a lot more on the damp side compared to tomorrow, where you can see here plenty of rain showers to the south, then becoming more widespread by the mid to late morning. But then by the afternoon, we'll see a few breaks in the rain showers. Showers become more spotty and scattered in nature. But then by tomorrow evening, dry weather moves in temporarily. We'll see a bit of a break in the rain. Heading into early Saturday morning into Saturday afternoon, mostly cloudy skies, temperatures in the upper 50s, but then a few spotty light showers can mix in here and there as a easterly wind takes shape, and then following that, more showers will arrive heading into Saturday night. But for today, though, high 63, mostly cloudy skies. By tonight, rain showers arrive, a low of 48. Your 7-day forecast, Mother's Day weekend. It's mainly cool and damp, but not too bad, could be worse. And then following that, we're going to see a few breaks in the rain showers Monday and Tuesday, warming up a little bit before yet again this rainy pattern continues into Wednesday. Gary?
Eric, thanks. We are back with the news.
Time for our first look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
It turned out a little bit better today than we were expecting. We got some sunshine, and the rain for the most part has held off, but things are starting to change. Let's take a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. For now, things are looking pretty quiet, but I am keeping an eye on areas to the south. I do think there will be some rain that's going to develop tonight and eventually catch up with us. But until that happens, conditions aren't really looking too bad. Now, I know Griffiths is showing sunshine, but that's mixed in with some clouds here, a temperature of 62 degrees. We have low humidity. It is very comfortable outside with calm winds. We're tracking rain returning to our area tonight. Tomorrow looks cloudy with scattered showers throughout most of the day. And we'll be dealing with on and off rain showers as we head into the weekend. It doesn't look to be a heavy rain or something that would last from start to finish, but it does look a lot cooler and generally unsettled as we head into the weekend. This evening, mostly cloudy, temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. Again, taking a look at the forecast heading into Mother's Day, and that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. We are taking a
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Things are changing. The weather becomes more unsettled as we head into Mother's Day weekend. Let's take a look at the forecast on Sunday. It's looking wet. A few showers around, cooler temperatures in the upper 50s. Again, not the best day, but we've had colder weather on Mother's Day. We've even had snow in years past. This year doesn't look to be the case. We are keeping an eye on the skies. The Space Weather Prediction Center, yeah, that's a thing, has been keeping an eye on the sun. There's been some energy that's been released from the sun today, and what that's going to do is make its way towards Earth, and it could produce the northern lights on Friday night. There's been a lot of energy that's come out of the sun, and we're not in any danger here. A little Earth Science 101, our atmosphere protects us from the sun's rays, and that also includes any solar activity. But what that solar activity could do is create a northern lights show tomorrow night. Locally, there's going to be some cloud cover to contend with, but if there's any chance of this coming to fruition, we'll let you know. We'll have an update on the cloud cover forecast for you tomorrow. Live look in downtown Utica, temperature of 63 degrees, tracking some rain showers to the south. Our weather is going to turn unsettled here. If you didn't get a chance to do yard work over the past couple of days, it looks like your opportunities start to dwindle here. With rain around and clouds and not really a chance to dry out, it's going to be tough to do yard work here over the next couple of days. 59 Lake, Westernville 65, Dallettsville 65, Little Falls 67. The sunshine today kind of helped boosting temperatures. Cooperstown 60 degrees. We're tracking a wave of low pressure that will be approaching from the west. And again, this is going to be our multiple day weather system that will bring us rain as we head into the weekend. Tonight, increasing clouds. Rain develops late. That would be after midnight. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 40s. Clouds, showers tomorrow. The steadiest rain looks to be just west of Utica. But again, we're pretty close to this, and that means on and off showers for a good portion of the day. Drier weather does arrive by evening. It's not going to be a complete washout tomorrow, but again, cool temperatures in the 50s. Tomorrow night, we're looking at, again, mostly cloudy skies, maybe some breaks in the overcast. That would be great if we're trying to catch the northern lights. On Saturday, some scattered showers. The rain doesn't look to be as widespread as tomorrow. High temperatures still in the 50s. Rain develops tonight, low 48. Tomorrow, scattered showers, a high of 58. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Scattered showers here through the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. Next week, it's still looking wet, but it does gradually warm up, and it's always important to point out, out of all 7 days, I don't see any true washouts where we're looking at any heavy rain or any flooding or anything like that.
Don't change your plans.
Yes.
All right, Bill, thank you.
more counties in
Professor Curtis.
Yeah, we're talking about if you're going out and having a garage sale. I saw a bunch of signs all over the place. I think people are getting excited. There's a lot of spring cleaning that's being done. And if you're going to be shopping or hosting both Saturday and Sunday, the weather doesn't look great. Temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. So neither day looks to be a washout, but again, it doesn't look completely dry this weekend. Tracking a few showers to the south. We got lucky today with the rain kind of holding off and actually saw some sunshine across the Mohawk Valley. Would love to see us luck out again heading into the weekend, but again, it just doesn't look that way. This evening, the weather does look dry for the next couple of hours. A good night to take the dog out for a walk. Tonight's featured Dog Atlas from West Berlin. This is brought to you by Nye Automotive Group. Again, we're taking a look at some cool weather ahead. I'll let you know when the weather does warm up and dry out, and that's coming up. Back over to you.
Scoliosis is usually found.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
We lucked out today weather-wise. Some sunshine this afternoon, but I think our luck is going to run out as we head into the weekend with clouds and showers returning. Have a look at last night's sunset. This picture taken by Amy in Dolgeville. Beautiful colors showing up kind of at the end of a dreary evening yesterday. We might get a nice sunset this evening. We'll see how things play out. Wanted to mention that this came across our desk earlier this afternoon from NOAA. They're expecting a pretty active solar storm tomorrow night. What that could mean is we might be able to see the northern lights. Cloud cover is going to be an issue locally, but should we get some breaks in the overcast, and if this event plays out, we could get a beautiful shot of the northern lights. We'd be looking to the north tomorrow night. Again, cloud cover is a big issue. And also, these forecasts it's a pretty new science here, and they often don't work out, but when it's at this magnitude, I think the odds are a little bit better. By the way, solar storms have no harm on us. We are protected by Earth's atmosphere, keeping all the solar rays up in space where they belong. Live look in Oneonta. Current temperature 55 degrees, cloudy skies. Again, we did luck out for the most part, but our luck is starting to change. We can see some showers approaching from the south. That's part of an area of low pressure that we'll be working in. If you've been a procrastinator, or if your schedule just didn't allow and you didn't get a chance to do the yard work that you wanted to over the last couple of days, unfortunately, the weather doesn't look great if you're trying to do this over the weekend. Again, clouds, showers around. I think that's going to be the case going forward. Our sky watchers, Bob and Clinton, 64 degrees, Barneveld 60, Eric and Inlet with 57, and Mark and Milford checking in with 59 degrees. A little bit warmer today because of the sunshine that took place earlier today. Cloud showers are on their way as low pressure approaches from the west, and it's this area of activity that's going to be the spoiler, if you will, as we head into the weekend. Tonight, increasing clouds, overnight lows drop down into the upper 40s. Some light rain showers develop after midnight. Some on and off light rain showers tomorrow, especially west of Utica. High temperatures climb into the 50s. Rain showers continue into tomorrow night. And then on Saturday, just a few passing showers are in the forecast. Notice the coverage is a lot less. Again, clouds do look to linger around too, with high temperatures near 60. Rain develops tonight, low 48. On and off showers throughout the day tomorrow, especially west of Utica, high of 58. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Looking at, again, some showers over the weekend, temperatures near 60. Showers Monday, 63. The unsettled weather continues, but we do warm up. Temperatures are back into the upper 60s to near 70 by the middle of next week. We'll be right back.
Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
We really lucked out with today's weather. We got a lot more sunshine than we were expecting. The rain is not far away. It's just to the south here, but that's where it stayed. This will eventually turn to the north heading into tonight. So I think our luck is going to run out and our weather is going to change. Our current temperature, though, is looking pretty comfortable. It's 61 degrees if you're looking to get out and go for a walk. For most of us, the weather should be fine. Again, a few showers starting to work into the southern valleys. Otherwise, it's looking mostly cloudy. Rain will arrive as we head into tonight. We're tracking showers as we head into Friday and generally unsettled and cool conditions heading into the weekend. If we can get some breaks in the overcast tomorrow night, there could be something worth watching that's really rare in the night sky. We'll talk about that coming up. Looking at mostly cloudy skies this evening, temperatures in the upper 50s. I've got to look at the weekend forecast coming up. Kristen, back to you.
A duck that isn't a strong...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
The weather turned out pretty nice today, but things are changing. Clouds are returning, and we were expecting some rain showers to arrive. These look to last into Mother's Day as we look at the Mother's Day forecast. Sorry, moms, it doesn't look great. Temperatures in the 50s with some rain showers throughout the day. We are keeping an eye on tomorrow night. We got an update from the Space Weather Prediction Center. Yeah, that is a thing. They have detected that the sun has been shooting out pieces of energy, and they're pretty large, and they're likely to impact the atmosphere tomorrow night. What does that mean? That means we could see the northern lights, and actually a lot of folks across the country could see the northern lights. This is the largest geomagnetic storm predicted in 20 years. And again, this is not going to harm us. Our Earth's atmosphere protects us from this energy. But if we can get some clear skies tomorrow night, which right now the forecast is looking mostly cloudy, but if anything does change, this could be a very interesting and worthwhile experience. We'll keep you posted. Again, I think the cloud cover could be an issue locally. Again, we'll let you know how this develops. Live look at downtown Utica, temperature of 62 degrees, overcast skies. Some showers are starting to show up across the southern valleys. These will be slowly lifting to the north as we head into tomorrow. And our general weather pattern looks unsettled over the next couple of days with clouds and showers. Kind of tough to do yard work, but you might be able to get some of it done in between rain showers over the next 3 days. Our sky watchers are checking in the 60s. Mike in New Hartford, 64 degrees. Helen in Cassville, 60. Jeff in Mohawk with 63. And Westford, Dave with 57. Low pressure again moves in from the south tonight, bringing some scattered showers to our area. Again, the rain does arrive generally after midnight. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 40s. Clouds, a few showers tomorrow, especially west of Utica. I think that's where the low is going to set up. And again, we're looking at a few showers throughout the afternoon. Tomorrow night, there could be a couple of breaks here and there. Again, it might be worthwhile to check out the northern lights here. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 40s. On Saturday, it's mainly cloudy and a few sprinkles are around. It doesn't look to be as wet as tomorrow with highs near 60. Rain develops tonight, low 48. Tomorrow, showers around, temperatures into the upper 50s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. On Saturday, again, a few showers, 61 for the high, cooler on Mother's Day, 59. The weather stays unsettled next week with rain chances, but we start to warm up. Temperatures will be close to 70 by next week.
Ah, Bill.
I know.
All right, thank you.
Still to come on News Channel Cast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. Mother Nature's killing us.
No, no, no.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Saying it's
No.
not a good time to go out and mow the lawn.
Not a good one.
It's tough. When we do get into these weather patterns, which we're going to be walking into, we're looking at cloudy skies and dreary conditions over the next couple of days. And while it's not going to rain from start to finish, I don't think we're going to have really many opportunities to be able to do things like cut the lawn. Or if you're trying to do any painting outdoors, you need multiple days of dry weather. It's going to be pretty tough. Garage sales, saw a bunch of them today. If you are going to be going out and doing that over the next couple of days, hopefully you either find a good deal or sell some of your stuff. The weather probably slowing some people down. Showers both Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures near 60 degrees. Our current temperature is 56, mostly cloudy skies. Tonight we'll drop down into the upper 40s. Some rain is on the way. That will be arriving after midnight tonight, and that will be around for, again, the next couple of days. Now look at your forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, New York State.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We're going to start with the flowers tonight. Yeah, we're looking at Mother's Day. The forecast is calling for some showers as we head into Sunday. So we're making plans this weekend. And again, the weather doesn't look great. Could be worse. We've had worse, colder weather this time of the year, but again, not quite as nice as today. By the way, today was a surprise. Nice to see a little bit of sunshine. What could be a surprise tomorrow night? The Space Prediction Center, yes, that is a thing, is anticipating the possibility of a spectacular Northern Lights display across the country. The lights could be visible as far south as Virginia, and this is due to an anticipated high solar activity, a very strong solar storm. That some energy was released from the sun today. It's heading towards Earth. It's not harmful to us. We're protected by the Earth's atmosphere, but what this energy does is it interacts with the atmosphere, produces a glow that we are known as the Northern Lights. And again, that is expected to take place tomorrow night. Unfortunately, cloud cover could become problematic to be watching this. We may see a few breaks here late tomorrow night, but unfortunately, that piece may be the problem if we're trying to spot this. We'll keep you posted. 56 degrees is the current temperature. Live look in downtown Utica. A few sprinkles around. We do have some showers on the way, and again, those will be arriving here as we head into tonight. Temperatures are in the 50s tonight. Westerville 58, Westmoreland 54, Sherburne 51, Oneonta with 50 degrees. And again, we're tracking low pressure that will be approaching from the west. This will drive our weather as we head into the weekend. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies. Some light rain develops, especially after midnight. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 40s. Friday, we're looking at rain, especially to the west of Utica. It's light, but it is generally widespread. Temperatures climb into the mid-50s. Tomorrow night, again, mostly cloudy skies. Not really great viewing for the northern lights, but again, we might see a few breaks in the overcast, especially towards Saturday morning. Saturday, not quite as wet, mostly cloudy with a chance of a shower. High temperatures close to 60. Rain developing tonight, low 48. Tomorrow, we're looking at showers for most of the day. Steadier rain west of Utica, 58 for the high. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Showers on Saturday, 61 degrees. Mother's Day, again, showers. It's not just raining over the weekend. Not that it makes it any better. No. But I know a lot of folks are upset because we've had a lot of wet weekends, and looks like we're going to be dealing with another one.
Well, maybe we'll just get rid of all this rain and have a nice summer.
That would be nice.
It would. All right, thank you, Bill. Coming up next, time now for a first look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. What's this?
No, no, no.
So you're saying no.
No to Mo.
No to Mo. I like that.
Yeah.
That's the next board that's coming.
We're looking at unsettled weather here. If you've been trying to squeeze in a lawn cut and you were hoping to get it in before the weekend, unfortunately, it looks like you're out of time because we do have some changes in the weather. For those of you that are maybe trying to go out to a garage sale or hosting a garage sale, again, going to have to work around the weather here. Our temperatures both Saturday and Sunday will be near 60 degrees, so not the best outdoor weather here for the next couple of days. But by the way, going out and shopping, maybe there'll be less people to compete with. Look at the bright side, right? Current temperature 56 degrees, cloudy skies. Our weather is changing. We've got some rain approaching from the south, and rain will be here as we head past midnight, and it's going to stick around for most of Friday. We're tracking on and off showers heading into the weekend too, but I will let you know if and when we'll get a chance to dry out, and that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're looking ahead to Mother's Day, and sorry, moms, it doesn't look great. Showers around, temperatures in the 50s. A cool day, but it doesn't look to be a washout here. I think if you have any outdoor plans, you might be okay during parts of the day, but again, still looking at some rain showers. Tomorrow night, we have something interesting that could be in the night sky. The Space Weather Prediction Center is predicting a significant solar storm. In fact, the largest possible solar storm that could happen in the past 20 years. They're issuing something called a G4. What that means is we could see some solar, we could see the northern lights tomorrow night. The northern lights can sometimes be seen at our latitude, but it takes something big to happen, and that is in the cards here as we head into tomorrow night. By the way, a solar storm is caused by energy that's ejected from the sun. So NOAA has spotted that with satellites. They spotted that activity earlier today, and that energy is on its way. That could interact with the Earth's atmosphere. By the way, that energy, harmless to us because we're protected by the Earth's atmosphere. So we'll keep an eye on this. Right now, the forecast is looking cloudy in our local area, but you never know. Today was supposed to be cloudy. We saw some breaks of sunshine, so figure might as well talk about it and hope for the best. Maybe things will work out this time. Current temperature in downtown Utica, 56 degrees. A couple of light rain showers are starting to approach from the south. And again, the weather doesn't look great here over the next couple of days. Temperatures in the 50s this evening with cloud cover in place. That's where we will stay. Keeping an eye on this area of low pressure to the south. That's what's going to drive our weather as we head into tomorrow. And again, it remains cloudy here tonight. Scattered showers are expected to develop after midnight. The steadiest rain tomorrow is generally found west of Utica. That's where that low pressure center looks to stall. So I don't think it'll be a washout tomorrow, but again, we do have a few showers around, temperatures in the 50s. Here's a look at cloud cover tomorrow night, again, with the idea that the northern lights will be in and out of central New York. Again, it's looking mostly cloudy. It might be a few breaks after midnight. Again, kind of being optimistic here. I think that's our best bet. Maybe a few breaks after midnight. Temperatures in the upper 40s. On Saturday, mostly cloudy skies. Again, a few passing showers. Temperatures in the low 60s. Rain develops tonight, low of 48. On and off showers tomorrow. Another cool day, a high of 58. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Showers on Saturday, 61. Same thing with Mother's Day, 59. The rain continues next week. We really don't break out of this pattern with just very slow-moving weather systems in place, but it does warm up as we head into next week.
Those lawns will be lush green.
Soaked.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Coming up next,